Fiddle 1, Ahead by a Century is a song by the Tragically Hip, and it was chosen this year as part of our Elbows Up repertoire, I guess you could say. So before we get into the notes, I want to talk first of all about the rhythm and the bowing pattern at bar 25 where it says harmony. This is a bit of a tricky bowing, so I just want to talk you through this. So if I put my first finger down on the D string, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play right at the frog. I'm going to play down, up, land. Down, up, land. Okay, so do that with me. Ready, go. Down, up, land. That's what that little X means on your music. Ready, go. Down, up, land. Now after the land, you're going to do an up bow. Okay, so let's just do this. Land, up, land, up, land, up, land, up. Now if I put those things together, I have down, up, land, up. Ready, go. Down, up, land, up. Ready, go. Down, up, land, up. Now if you try and do this up here, you're going to have some problems. It doesn't work, so you have to get right down to the bottom of your bow and then your bow won't bounce. Okay, so I promise you, you're going to need to work on that little bowing pattern and really be sure that you're low in your bow, and then that'll be a whole lot easier. So Fiddle 1, once you've worked on that bowing pattern, this piece is quite repetitive. It's a pop song, so of course it's repetitive. So the little riff that you see at the beginning happens at the very, very end of the tune. It also happens at letter B, and you see there's a sharp sign on a few of the notes in there. Please be sure that you're playing that with a high third finger on the D string. So I'm going to start with an E, first finger on the D string, and I'm going to play. Okay, now that note is really long. It's short, long, hold. And then I'm going back up to A, and I'm going to get my high third finger ready. Okay, and that's how that little riff goes. So I'm going to start on that first finger on the D string. Ready? And go. Hold. Rest, rest, repeat. Okay, so again, that little pattern is the very beginning of this tune. It also happens at letter B, and it happens down at the bottom of the page at bar 94. Okay, so once you've figured that part out, then you just repeat it in those spots. Okay, and then at letter A, you've got the melody for a verse. It starts with a scale that goes down from A. And then the second pattern in this is a little bit different. I'm going to play that scale that goes down, but then F sharp, D, and then that whole thing repeats. Ready, go. This one is different. So that's letter A, pretty simple. Remember, you can review the video, rewind the video if you need to, go over that a couple more times. Then I have that bowing pattern that we talked about. Starting on finger 1 E, I'm going to play the pattern 4 times. Down, up, lift, up, down, up. 3 times, 4 times, open strings. So that takes us all the way to letter B. At letter B, we've got, sorry, just changing my music here. We've got that little riff from the beginning, and then we have the chorus at bar 41. So you are going down to the G string, and you're going to play. Okay, so let's do that. Ready, go. Now, it's really helpful if you listen to the Tragically Hip version of this song a few times, because it'll help you with the rhythm here if you know what they're singing. Okay, so then the next part has a very similar note structure, but a very different rhythm. So that's really long. Okay, so I'm going to play that one more time. The eighth note that's slurred or tied to the half note that's slurred or tied to the next eighth note, that note is really long. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then we just have the riff from the chorus. So 1, 52, 53, 54, you play that same riff again that we just did, and then at C is where the chorus comes in, and it sounds like this. Ready, in. Do it again. One more time. Good. So let her see that happens 3 times. 3 times. And then it says dal segno. That tells you to go back in the sheet music to where the squiggly S mark is. That's way up at the top of the page, right at the very top of the page. And then you play to the bottom of the page. Okay, so a lot of these patterns just repeat. You have to make sure you know where you are in the roadmap though. So listen to the Tragically Hip recording. This video just helps you to figure out what the notes are. Okay, so there you go, Ahead by a Century. This one won't be too tricky, but does require that you keep track of where you are in the song. Okay, have fun.